everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Sunday with Sanctor. What is Sundays with Sanctor? Well, every week on Sunday I will make a vlog talking about things that are going on with me, you, and the channel.
By the way, as you can see, I'm quite bald now. I decided to just embrace my baldness and shave it all off. So, surprise, surprise, I haven't been around for a while, and here I am, coming back, trying to win over the hearts of all my fans once again. So, yes, I have come back. What better time to come back than a quarantine, right? So I've already uploaded a couple videos already, and some of you have said that I should give an update on what I've been doing recently. And you know what? I agree. This is my little cheat sheet here. Got a couple notes on it. A few things I want to talk about. Pretty exciting stuff. Because, alright. Time to be honest with all of you. For the past few years, my heart hasn't been with YouTube anymore. Which is why it's kind of a joke that I've been just, making videos, then going away, then coming back, and going away. Ooh, easy, easy. And, first of all, I apologize for the inconsistency. I really don't think that I'm gonna be inconsistent anymore. I have a plan, whereas before I didn't. And things are looking up. Sort of. It's kind of a bittersweet time, but I'll get into that later. Actually, I'll get into it now. So, what I've been doing these past few years, let's see. I got a really good job at a warehouse. I won't say the name of the company. I'm sure I can. It's not like there's any legal obligations why I shouldn't, but for just in case, I'm gonna not say the name, although it's a mart that has walls in it, maybe with one L, maybe with two, who knows. But yeah, I worked in a warehouse for them for quite some time, made some damn good money in the process, where I was able to buy a house. As you can see, this is not my office, this is my bedroom. No, you're not gonna get the look around, no tours here. Then I got fired for reasons that are not my fault. They are not my fault. Yeah, totally not. No, they really weren't. I got fired, went to a dark place. Well, I should back up a little bit actually. I got a job there, got married, so hey, there was that going on. Then I got fired, things got stressful, was worried if I was gonna pay the bills or not. Luckily I got another job pretty quickly at my old place of work, another grocery store, although this one was an actual grocery store, not any warehouses or anything like that. Eventually, I resigned my position there to work at a furniture store in sales, which I know furniture store doesn't sound very exciting, but surprisingly enough, it's the best job I've ever had. I'm currently working there, oh, sort of. I'm in quarantine. I've been out of work for a few weeks now. I probably won't be back into work for another month. However, with the commission checks that I have coming in, and the government helping me out, unemployment, that's three things right there, I should be all set with money. Which leads me to my next thing. And I'm gonna have to sit you all down for this, because Daddy Joe over here is getting a divorce. Yeah. Married for a year and a half, already getting a divorce. And it's definitely bittersweet, to say the least. Bitter for obvious reasons. Sweet because wasn't the best relationship in the world. But neither one of us are angry at each other. We didn't do anything. Like, I didn't screw up, she didn't screw up. Well, how do I explain this? Like, essentially, she just fell out of love with me, which it happens in relationships, and we decided to just move on with our lives. She's moved out. We're still on speaking terms. She took the pets. I'm keeping the house. I think that's a fair trade. Of course, I'm gonna still visit my pets. Calm down over there. They're my babies. I'm gonna see them. And, yeah. And I thought, I definitely reached a dark point. Not terrible point. I was never thinking about killing myself, which, if any of you are ever thinking about doing that, please get yourself some help. It's definitely not worth it. Alright, well, with all that depression out of the way, let's move on to some of the brighter things, okay? My actual plan, or some of my plans for the channel going forward. So, as you can tell what's going on right now, this is Sunday with Sanctor, which used to be a series I would do. I mean, it was, again, on and off because I have such a bad history of that. But essentially what this is going to be is a weekly video update on what's going on with my life, what's going on with the channel. That way all of you can be informed with everything that's going on. And I can already tell there's going to be some weeks where I forget to upload or I get busy. So don't bank on this every week. But like I said, it's going to be a weekly update on my life, the channel life. I'm also going to be doing like a weekly video schedule, I believe. So every Sunday with Sanctor, I'll say Monday is going to be this video, Tuesday is going to be that video, etc., etc. And I'll make things interesting. It's not going to be the same thing over and over again. Maybe I'll make a skit or two, or something. I'll think of something fun to come up with, so it's not just boring and generic, because that's what's my content's been lately. Which I should probably talk about that a little bit too. So, when I first started YouTube, oh geez, how long ago was it? 6 or 7 years ago now? When I first started, I was super excited. I was young, I was hip, I was fit. 2 of those are lies, but you know, that's just how it is. But I was so enthusiastic about doing YouTube and making it a career, hopefully. I knew that was going to take some time, but that was the ultimate goal. That's still the goal, to make YouTube my career. I don't know how that's going to work, probably won't, but you know what? I'm going to have fun with it, and that's what made me partially successful before. I had fun with it. Even though the history of my channel was kind of bleak, got shut down twice, but luckily this 3rd channel is doing strong. And as you can see, if you go throughout my other, well, if you just look through my channel, I've changed the banner, the logo, all that kind of stuff. Kind of a new me, but old me at the same time. Because the past few years, when I started going in and out, actually probably around the time that I lost my first channel, I got really disheartened. I wasn't going anywhere, both in my personal life and my professional here as well. So I started to get lazy and just mass produce videos and you just make it poor quality. I was treating it more like a corporate business of just getting a whole bunch of stuff, throwing it out there, and letting you all watch it. But in my opinion, it wasn't that entertaining. Whereas before, at least, my stuff wasn't the best quality, but at least it was somewhat entertaining, because I was enthusiastic. So, I'm gonna bring back old Sanctor with just better stuff. So old Sanctor, what does that mean? Well, it means that I'm gonna be playing more Flash games and horror games, because that's what made me big in the first place, was playing games that hardly anyone else was covering. And I enjoy Flash games, or at least the ones that I used to know. So I'm gonna be playing that, be playing more horror games, because, well, I just love horror games. It gives me a genuine reaction. I'm gonna be doing highlights, and speaking of classic, if you go back to my old videos, again, they're not the best in the world. kind of cringy now that I go back at it, but hey, classic is classic, right? You might remember an old friend of mine, Ryan, or Numseeker, I think was his gamer tag back then. I think he's something different now, but he is also starting a YouTube channel, I believe, and he has said that he wants to make videos with me, and I with him. So, I don't know when that's going to happen, especially with this quarantine right now. Ryan and I will not be making videos this month, but at some point we will, and I feel those are going to be some of the best videos that I can make, because again, it all goes back to being genuine. And when I'm with friends goofing around, it doesn't get more genuine than that. And he used to be my best friend way back when. Things have gotten a little different past few years. Me and him have had a falling out, and then we kissed and made up without the kissing. That was a stupid joke. Oh yes, another thing for classic Sanctor is my outro, whereas now I used to just say, I hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you on the next one, and then it would just fade to black. Actually, it wouldn't even fade to black, it would just end right there. That's what I've been doing now, where before I would do my whole outro, but there would be background music and then, boom, an end card. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I've scoured the internet looking for free music that I could use for my background music, and there wasn't anything I could find, but then it hit me. If I'm going to be going with classic Sanctor, I'm going to be doing my classic music. So everything that's going on is definitely bittersweet. Met the love of my life. Now we're separated, getting a divorce. Definitely rough, but I'm looking to the future. And the future is you. As cheesy as that sounds, it's true. I need you all to come back to me and enjoy what I can give you. And if you don't enjoy it, let me know what you didn't enjoy and tell me what you want. Because that's what this is going to be about. I want to recreate my community, recreate that spark. And I need your help doing that. Tell your friends and family, tell just anyone you can about me, and we'll just go from there. And yeah, I think that's everything I want to talk about right now. Of course, I'll save some other stuff for future Sunday with Sanctor episodes. Again, I'm gonna think of better ways to make everything more entertaining. But until then, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you in the future.